Well, hey, folks, we really appreciate you coming out.
You can use that if you want.
Well, okay, why not? This is a very smart woman. She knows how to make things work.
Technology.
So I'm Jim Jones. I'm a former politician. I ran for office, for national or state office, 5 times as a Republican. I got reformed by being on the Supreme Court for 12 years, became accustomed to being a non-political person, and I kind of hanker after somebody who is the very best candidate. And it's a little odd for me to be endorsing somebody who is from the D Party, but I can tell you this, I have gotten to know Cindy Wilson. I know what a wonderful person she is, what a great educator she is, and she is by far the best person for this job as State Superintendent of Public Instruction. So, she has my strong support. I can tell you this, she is going to be a breath of fresh air in that office. The office has languished for the last 4 years. The problem is that we don't have someone who is a strong advocate for education. I served 8 years as Attorney General, and I can tell you this, that if you have legislative priorities or budget priorities, and if you do not engage with the legislature, get down and roll up your sleeves and deal with the legislators, the people who are going to set your budget or who are going to push your legislation. We don't have that now. And it's not just my opinion, it's the opinion of both Republicans and Democrats in the legislature. People in the legislature have criticized the incumbent for not getting down with them and talking with them and pushing her priorities. And the kids of the state of Idaho, their education has suffered as a result. What we will have when Cindy takes that office, and I'm pretty darn sure that that's going to happen in November, is we're going to have a program that supports education of our kids, that improves their performance, improves their education. We're going to have a superintendent who tries to make and works hard to make early childhood education available to all families in Idaho. And we're going to have a superintendent who stops the drain of qualified teachers out of this state. Somebody who will recruit and retain the best qualified teachers here in the state. I could go on and on. There's one thing I would like to just point out. The incumbent's way of handling work is typified by something that just came up, the school safety program. You know, in 2016, the Idaho legislature was really concerned about school safety, as we all should be. And the legislature established an office of school safety and security. Now, you would think that anyone who was putting together a school safety program would work primarily with that office. Unfortunately, our current superintendent came up with a plan without consulting with the stakeholders, the people that are going to have to make the program work, the people whose buy-in is absolutely critical, put together a program, and the Office of School Safety learned about it in a press release. That's not the way to run the railroad. And I can tell you that the engineer next year is going to do a heck of a better job. So our new superintendent, if you all get out and vote, Cindy Wilson.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you everyone for being here. You know, Jim Jones has been an advocate for children for a very long time. From the time he was a soldier in Vietnam with fellow soldiers working to make life better for children there, to his time as Attorney General and later serving on the Supreme Court of Idaho. This man cares about children. I feel privileged and honored to have his support and endorsement here today. And I can't wait to partner with him on getting things done. We have serious problems in the state of Idaho, but we can do something about them when we work together. Student achievement, getting students engaged, helping keep our teachers here in Idaho, and absolutely all of these beautiful children, especially my little granddaughter here, who moved from Maryland where they have public preschool and full-day kindergarten. We need to have that for every single child in Idaho. And I promise you, I will work hard to partner with parents, lawmakers, administrators, school boards, teachers to make that happen. I can't wait to get started. So don't forget, you can vote today in many, many counties across Idaho. If you haven't done so, do that or request a mail-in ballot or wait till the last minute and vote on November 6th. Thank you so much for being here today. Let's do it for kids.